Hi, I wanted to talk about Saturn trine Uranus. So, dude, this transit is changing the confines of reality. Seriously, I have been experiencing the craziest stuff lately. Just mind-bending stuff about alternate realities, many dimensions, many potential dimensions, and I mean, it's really interesting. Okay, so maybe I'm not actually experiencing these things, but I have heard some interesting perspectives on things that have blown my freaking mind, and I'm coming up with all these crazy theories that might just be possible, but I don't know if they're real. But they're really interesting. I don't know if I'm going to go into them. Okay. Yeah, I am. I think I am. Okay, so the Mayans have these plain-like golden sculptures, right? I learned about this from Ancient Aliens, right? So if you've seen Ancient Aliens, you probably know what I'm talking about. My theory around that is that we have been traveling through time and space from going on planes and going into outer space. That's why there's astronauts as well that have been found in their art. But maybe it didn't exist before, but it exists now because of that timeline. So I recently watched a video from... don't remember his name. Beyond Science, that's his name. About the Berenstain Bears, and it freaking blew my mind. Because I remember it as the Berenstain Bears, and I asked my mom if it was called the Berenstain Bears. And, she was like, either Steen or Stein, right? But then she started doubting herself once I told her that it was the Berenstain Bears. And I'm making her try to find the old book that we used to have. So I hope that she finds it. But, oh my gosh, I mean, it's just crazy. Like, this whole possibility of time travel already happening and, like, different dimensions and all this stuff. But, I mean, I've also thought of the other rationalizations, like, oh, maybe the books said Berenstain and maybe we got brainwashed by the TV show or something, the Berenstain Bears on TV, without realizing, and the Berenstain was actually the name of the author. But that's me doubting my memory, and because I do remember it distinctly as Berenstain from when I was growing up. And I also was like, no, Mom, don't doubt your memory, because it is crazy. So... yeah, I mean, that's just an example. So this just reminds me of, like, this Saturn trine Uranus. I just feel like this is allowing for the barriers of time to be infiltrated. Not only time, but other structures as well. Like, we can be bringing new ideas into existence a lot faster right now. And that includes possible social change and changes in the systems as well that we've had in place and believed in forever, right? So this is some interesting possibilities that could be happening where all of reality is completely shiftable right now. And that everything that we think of can be brought into being like way faster. So it's like instant manifestation. But Saturn is about to retrograde before it actually conjuncts exactly. So it's within 3 degrees right now. And it's going to stay within 3 degrees the entire time until it turns retrograde. And I can't remember the date. And I have my notebook in my car, but it's night, so I don't want to go out there right now. So I might come back and talk about this again. But I just had to get this out there because it's just so crazy. And it just, yeah. And I was just like, wow, this is so because of this. And I've been like thinking about this Saturn trine Uranus for a while and like thinking about what it could mean, and and life's just been so different, and I have to, Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon.